Thank you for clicking on today's video. As you can see, if you've been following me for a while, I am in a different location right now. I am in my room. I set up my stuff in the room. As you can see, it looks pretty empty right now. I'm going to put some more stuff in the back. I always wanted to have like a wall behind me so I could put stuff behind me. And I got to put some more lighting up. It's pretty dark right now. But I hope you guys enjoy the new setup. And I just want to thank my subscribers for supporting me throughout the year and helping this channel grow. And I believe that this channel is going to grow and become something beautiful. And in today's video, I want to talk about something beautiful that's been happening for the last couple days. There has been a huge revival in the church. People are coming to God after, unfortunately, Charlie Kirk's assassination. People have been waking up to the fact like, hey, this man died for his faith. Maybe there's something there. Maybe I should go to church and read this Bible that he's been talking about. So it's really amazing. It's been trending all over Twitter for the last couple of days of people talking about it. And I thought I'd react to some of these videos. And some of these people are new to the church, or they've been like lukewarm, like they've been kind of like reading the Bible here and there, praying here and there. And they felt conviction to come to church and start, going all in for Christ. So this is really an amazing thing. And if you have people telling you like, this is just a temporary thing, he'll be forgotten in a couple weeks, like George Floyd or whatever. You're sadly mistaken. This man had a huge impact on this planet, and following his death, there's a huge revival in the church.
So Charlie Kirk died 3 days ago, and since then I have seen a lot of content from him that I've never seen before, and a lot of it as him talking about his faith. And I've seen his content before, but only him debating the college kids. I've never seen anything else. I didn't even really know he's religious like that. And brother, ever since he passed away 3 days ago, every time I see a video of him talking about his faith, bro, straight waterworks. Like I can't, it's almost hard to control. And I've had a lot of people talk to me about God personally. I've seen a lot of people talk about God online. And I've also been following this whole Charlie Kirk situation where I've seen everything that's happened. And I've seen a lot of his other content, and none of it makes me emotional. Except when he passed away, that was really sad, but nothing else. For some reason, whenever he's been talking about God, I am just trying to not lose control. So it's just got me feeling really weird, and I've had a few people telling me like maybe it's God trying to reach out to you, which sounds crazy to me because I've never believed in God, ever. I've always been like, that doesn't exist, it's not real, but it doesn't make sense. It's like, why would I get so, I'm not an emotional dude at all. So for me to get like uncontrollably emotional about this thing that I don't even believe in, it's like, well, why is that happening? It doesn't even make any sense to me at all. So I got a Bible. I got this little thing right here. I don't know if it's the correct version. I've heard that there's a lot of different versions of it. I've heard people say that this is better than the other. I don't know.
A Bible is a Bible, man. Don't worry about what version you get. If you go to the store and get a Bible, King James, New International Version, I kind of like NIV the most.
And I've also heard that it's hard to translate it sometimes. So your boy's going to be on ChatGPT trying to figure it out and go through it. But I guess this marks day one of me trying to read the Bible and see what it's about.
So when people say that Charlie Kirk didn't do nothing, like he was just some random dude on the street, they're a liar. He's even saying like he doesn't understand why these videos are getting to him. When you're not saved and your spirit is thirsty, and somebody comes up to you, even if the tragic event like this happens, your soul is always thirsty for something new, and his soul wants to come to God, and God is calling out to him. He is constantly calling out to us. I'm telling you guys, even if you're not saved, you haven't went to church for a long time, God is always constantly calling out to you. He wants you, but we choose not to go to him.
For the longest time, I've been afraid or worried about posting my religious views on these pages because I didn't want to irritate the wrong person and have to deal with the backlash or have to, drive somebody away from this amazing profession. But after yesterday, watching a man die for his faith and die for his beliefs, it infuriated something in me, and I don't have a problem saying Jesus is Lord, and I don't want to answer later for the time that I've been on here on earth and the millions of people that see my stuff, and I have not once yet said that. I posted 2 things yesterday about praying for him because he was shot, and then the heartbreak for his children, and the amount of disgusting, absolutely disgusting messages that need to be reported, like reported to the FBI, that I got this morning. It makes me sickened that I have people like that follow me. And I have no problem if you hear this message and you decide that I'm not your cup of tea, and then you unfollow me. I don't care.
And that's a common thing with a lot of people who are turning to God or are starting to not become lukewarm no more. They're actually going all in. Just a reaction from the left. It is so immorally wrong that this happened. And when you see people celebrate this, and I told you on, you can watch my previous videos when this happened. I told you guys, I said, normal people who are like kind of on the fence of being a Democrat, they're going to see these crazy lunatics and turn. They're going to turn away from that party. They're going to start going to church. And I was right. It's just a common, it's like a domino effect. If something horrible happens, and then you see a lot of these people who proclaim that they're the party of, inclusivity, they accept everybody, cheering on a death because he's Christian and he's conservative, that's going to turn off a lot of people. So this is just a common trend that's happening. You guys want to be completely insane, mocking Christians, mocking conservatives. People are going to see that and turn away from you guys. They don't want to be affiliated with that.
Charlie Kirk might have converted me to Christianity, and I want to share how. This necklace that I've worn for years is a Mjolnir. It shows my faith as a Norse heathen or Norse pagan. And I've been a practicing pagan, heathen, whatever you want to call it, Ausatru, for years now. I also watched what happened to Charlie in about the best footage possible within a few minutes of it happening. Because of the path that I've walked in life, what I've done in the military and in the civilian sector, I have seen a lot of horrible, horrible things. And what I saw happen to Charlie was the most scarring thing that I think I've seen with my eyes, period. It keeps playing in my head. And it struck me that I would not be able, if I was the family, I would not be able to control myself. And I think that my conduct on TikTok in the last few days has proven that, because I have been railing and raging against the enemy, raging against the people who saw that and cheered. The spiritual and moral peace that I have seen in the Christian community regarding this whole thing is something that I envy, because I am full of rage and hate and anger. And I've been making it very clear. But I went today and I picked up a Bible because I was inspired by what I've seen from their side, from the Christian side of this. The conduct of the people cheering is enough to push me to whatever is diametrically opposed to their point of view, and they did not go after a political figure only. They went after a religious figure, and that says something to me. I and many others have been absolutely full of righteous fury the last few days, and this to me was a reminder that we need to be careful with our words and the things that we say. This was a message to me and not one that I'll ignore. Charlie, I think, has done more for us than we know, and he wasn't always right with what he said. His words were impetuous too, but I do know that after everything that I've seen the last few days, that is the side that I want to be on, because I know that this book is exactly what those people hate the most. This book offers the peace of knowing that it is not over in death, that Charlie is not gone, and that his mission is not over.
This man was in the military, and what he saw with Charlie Kirk, he said he saw when he got shot. That opened his eyes. He's like, this is the craziest thing I've seen in my whole entire life, and I was in the army. It's just so awesome that something so horrible happened, and now this is coming out of it. Like I said in a previous video, I'm sure if Charlie knew this was going to happen, he would gladly have taken it. I think that's how much of a humble man he is. People are just coming out of the woodwork saying, hey, I saw this video. I never believed in God. Now I believe in God. I'm going to church. Now I'm saved. And the Bible says that when someone repents, all the angels in heaven start celebrating. Every time somebody repents, it comes to God. It's awesome, dude. It's just choking me up a little bit, man. This is so beautiful.
I have debated making this video. I have wanted to make it, and then I've been like, I can't stop crying because I'm emotional. And I've watched countless videos talking about the events of not only yesterday, but man, there's so many that we're either unaware of or just haven't been paying attention to. But like many of you that I have watched your videos, I have felt very, very, very convicted. And the thing that keeps coming to mind, and it was like hammered into my head as a kid, right? Don't be lukewarm. Don't be a lukewarm Christian. A lot of people that either first meet me or don't really know me that well have no idea that I'm a Christian. From looking at me, unless you look closely at my tattoos to know that a lot of them are scripture, you wouldn't know. And I think I'm getting choked up because that's not how I want my relationship with God to be. I don't want people to not know. It's like a secret relationship, right? Why would I want a secret relationship? It's a relationship. It's not a belief system. It's not, I call it that all the time, but it's not. It's a relationship. About Charlie Kirk, it's so much bigger than that. It's so much bigger. And we're being called. People keep talking about a shift. I felt it too. So, from here on out, I don't care if you want to unfriend me. I'm not going to worry about offending anyone. Because my relationship with Jesus Christ is more important to me. And it always should have been, and for that, my heart hurts. But that changes today with this video.
Charlie Kirk's death gave a lot of Christians, including myself, conviction. Like, wow, this man has done so many incredible things. And, you know, I'm not going as hard as I could. Like, me personally, I was like, I'm not going as hard as I could. I'm not doing as much as I could. And, you know, I've been feeling conviction too. And a lot of other Christians, I've been feeling a lot of conviction. Like, they need to go harder. They need to pray more. They need to, like, with her, she's been lukewarm. She hasn't been telling people about it. She's kind of like keeping it in the closet. And this is great. And like she said, she hears revival. There is going to be revival in the world. And you gotta have all these crazy liberals online saying, "Oh, it's just gonna pass in a couple weeks and people are gonna forget about it." He was salt on the earth. That's what in the Bible, you know, we are called to be salt on the earth. He was a dang salt block. So Charlie Kirk is gonna go down in history, not just a political figure, but a spiritual figure, a religious leader, a civil rights activist. He, like I said, I hope we have a holiday after him. I hope that we can celebrate a federal holiday. Call it Charlie Kirk's birthday. It's actually coming up. There's actually a thing going around that people are wearing red on. I think it's October 14th. That's when his birthday is. So I'm definitely gonna be wearing red on that day. This, like, if you're watching this video and you're either lukewarm or you're not sure about God and you're not sure where your political stance is, this should change your mind. This should seriously change your mind. You are having pagans, or whatever. I said pagans. You're having pagans come out and giving their life to Christ. Years and years of being in paganism. You know, you get these devils and stuff inside of you when you're dabbling with stuff like that. And a man just throws it all away and gets a Bible because after this death, the last time I felt like this from somebody dying was when I was in junior high. And Steve Irwin died. I used to love Steve Irwin. I used to be a huge animal kid. And when he passed away, I was really sad for a while. I haven't felt this sad since then, since middle school. And that's how much of an impact he had on our lives. It's not just, we're going to go and we're trying to push a political view. This is much more than politics. This is a spiritual awakening, guys. They didn't say, I'm going to go Republican, that's it. They're saying, I'm going to go Republican or independent, doesn't matter. But I'm going to go to church. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of our mission, as Christians is to bring people to the gospel. And that's what Charlie Kirk did. You know, I really hope that, you know, things change with policies, how people threaten people online. I hope that changes. Because something has to happen after this. Has Charlie Kirk ever touched your life? Go ahead and leave your testimony in the comments below. I would love to hear it. Go ahead and like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new to this channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And God bless you guys.